Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so sorry that I'm late. A bunch of things kind of happened all at the same time, and you could blame both of my cats for being little shitheads while I was setting everything up, man. Oh my god. Maple chewed on my straw and knocked over my Costco cup, so I had to mop that up. Oliver tried to chew through the rotisserie chicken like he does every single time. Today we will be cooking Phở Gà. I know that you guys have been waiting for this for a while now, and I'm super excited to teach you guys. It's actually really, really easy. Hand cam time. Corner time. Well, here's one. The other one's in the corner. Watch, he'll show up if I do this. Maple must be in the way. Have a whipping cream? Yes, because I will also be making my Vietnamese coffee. I always gotta have my coffee with my pho. That's just kind of how it is. You guys are so annoying. You know that? You guys are so annoying. You're so annoying. But anyways, we have some of the ingredients down here. I'm probably gonna have to go up and down. I was gonna do it in the revamped garage, but it is genuinely so cold, guys. It is so cold outside. Okay, so we have to basically shred up our rotisserie chicken. We want to use the carcass, basically the carcass and the bones, to make our stock. So what you're gonna see me do right now is I'm grabbing some plastic bags because I'm a clean meat freak. So we're gonna set up our bowls, our prep station. The Asian plastic bags, I know, at Restaurant Depot. So we're gonna use this big one here. We're gonna put this for our meat. So this is gonna be the meat part of the rotisserie chicken, and then this is gonna be for the carcass. Okay, so we have this one for carcass, this one for meat. This is how it's gonna look. We're gonna have our cutting board here, and then I'm gonna start gloving myself up. Maybe my chicken is still warm. It's been about 2 hours. I know that some people like to have the chicken skin for their stock, but the chicken skin is a little snack for me. I like to air fry it and then use it as like a topping for other foods. So like I'll top it in my congee, I'll top it in my pho, I'll make chicken skin breadcrumbs on mac and cheese. I spent a solid like 15 minutes trying to choose my chicken, okay? This was a fat fucking chicken. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's fat. He's huge. And he's still only $4.99. Hey! No. No paw in the bag! I just put the gloves on, Miss Maple. We can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. You gots to go, my love. You must leave. Alright. I'm gonna open this bad boy up. Ooh, that looks crazy. So, we're gonna do... Let's just start peeling. Okay. Just we're gonna rip through the middle here. Oh my god. That felt slutty. Oh my god. Gonna just stick my hand in here. Into the chicken boob. The breast meat is probably gonna be what you're using to top your pho. So oh, sorry, Mom. Chicken breasts. Big breasts. You honestly could do this with like a whole chicken. I normally actually do this with the whole chicken. I like young hens specifically for a specific pho. Why make my life difficult when I can buy a rotisserie chicken for $5? You know what I mean? Would it be considered sacrilegious to make pho with store-bought broth? Yes and no. There's nothing wrong with filling your broth with store-bought like canned broth if necessary, but you can easily tell when the broth wasn't made from like chicken. You know what I mean? How is our favorite handsome man doing today night? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm really excited to make this for you guys. Know that a lot of people have been asking for more of my recipes, so we're gonna peel the skin because we're gonna air fry that later for some chicken skin. We just ate some beef pho from a place that opened near me and I'm so full I just need a nap immediately. That's what pho does to you. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Pho makes you want to eat, man. You have a whole bowl of this and you're ready to sleep. Alright, we got our first bone. Never had chicken feet. I don't know if I want to. It's definitely... I know it looks really weird, but if you like to eat cartilage, you might like it. But if you don't like eating cartilage like me, you might not like it. So once I'm done shredding the chicken, we're gonna start preparing for our stock. The reason why we're doing all this is that we're gonna save this extra meat for topping for the pho, but we're also gonna use whatever extra for any other meal prepping I gotta do for the next next week. We need the carcass to make the stock though. So that's why we do this, because at least you already have the chicken cooked. You don't have to do as much work. That was for me. Yummy. His head? He's got a big ass head too. Back it up, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. See, the only times he wants me is when there's food. That's the only time when he wants me. Other than that, you guys are always asking, where's Oliver? Why do we never see Oliver? It's because he don't love me. He don't love me unless I got something. Okay, so this is now just the skin bag. I'll go air fry the skin when I go back upstairs. So this can all sit in here. All right, so that's good. I'm gonna put some water in here when I pour it in to rinse out the bag, because we're not gonna waste those. I'm gonna move this over here. Then I'm gonna move this chicken onto a napkin, because that's for them. That's their chicken. We'll rinse the cutting board after, but now we're gonna have to toast our veggies. So what we're gonna want is a whole onion and a whole garlic. They're both gonna be the main parts of your broth today. So we got some knobs of garlic. Here we're gonna peel this, and we also have an onion. And we're gonna toast each of them. I said garlic? No, this is ginger. See, they both start with G. This is garlic. My fault. I was thinking garlic. This is ginger, and a whole onion. This is a white onion, yellow onion. Now, I have something I have to show you guys. Hope you guys are very excited for this. I've kind of hinted at it a little bit, but very shortly, I'm going to be releasing a knife. We have a knife collab. I kept mentioning about how I was working on something very sharp, right? You see the cat's eye logo on there? This is a petty knife. Really good for choking things. Very small, but very mighty. Very small, but very mighty. But you can see how beautiful it is, right? So today, I'm gonna show it off on stream. I'm gonna use it to cut things. My family has already stolen this from me quite a few times already. Thank you so much for Bite Ramen for helping me make this possible. So if you wanna get anything from Bite now, you can use my code for 10% off. Yeah, with 3 A's. But I hope you guys are excited for this. All right. So for now, we're gonna chop this onion. We're just gonna cut it in half. We're gonna peel. I know, honestly, it was really fun trying to think about like what type of knife I would want. We ended up with a petty knife just because it helps a lot with a lot of bartending things, how small it is. Small but mighty. Okay, that's all you gotta peel. Because this is gonna go into the stock anyway, so. Can I eat the ginger? You can! I actually love ginger in my congee. I know that for some people, the taste of ginger is very strong. I personally love it. I like when it's like cut into strips and put into my congee. Guess it's personal preference there. So we have these prepped. We gotta toast them now. You don't have to toast them with oil. Don't feel like you have to. Some people do. I will like straight up just roast them like straight on the fire because I'm a lazy son of a bitch. Sometimes I just throw it into the air fryer because I'm a lazy son of a bitch. Half the time, I'm just gonna keep saying I'm lazy. I did grab another butane can, so in case I run out. Okay. Love that for me. Pretend you didn't see that happen. That was... Oh, you know, I didn't bring a spoon, but I did bring chopsticks because I don't know where my tongs are. Oh my god, this f***ing scar. My mom saw this. She's like, what the fuck happened to you? Tai Lung did. It looks crazy, doesn't it? I think some people were asking in a VOD, what happened to your hand? Tai Lung did. Tai Lung did that shit to me, bro. Like, fuck. At least it's healing. I mean, it looks cool, I guess. The battle with Tai Lung. Yep. Vitamin E oil will help. That's the thing. I've been putting some bio oil on. Oh, you can hear it. Oh, I love onions. If you don't like onions, grow up. I'm talking to you, Kane. Toasting. Okay, stop making my life hard here. Why did I forget my tweezers? Tongs. Damn it. Oh, they're already heating up perfectly. Nice. I just like raw red onions, and that's okay. At least you eat them. At least you eat them. Guess I'm a problem? What? A Latina who doesn't like onions? You're about to eat some fucking street tacos with no onion and cilantro? No, man. What the hell? Listen, I said this was a judgment-free zone like Planet Fitness. I lied. I lied. Just a little bit of toast. A little bit of toast. My granny used to eat them like an apple. My family does that too. We don't need it too crazy. Just want a little, you know, a little, Alright, chop the onions into strips into toasting. It's really just for the stock. I don't know why we don't cut it up. That's a good question. I've never cut them up. Even like the amount of years I've been making pho growing up, even my mama. I think it's just because for the stock. We've just never cut it up. All right, this is good. It's gonna go into the pot. That. Now we need the ginger. The ginger. I mean, should have said the ginger. Yeah, we don't have to go too crazy. A lot of the characters I like they have red hair, so can't believe I have a knife collab. And others, and more things, but I showed off the knife today, so. I have a knife! Imagine a child saying that. I'm so excited to purchase that. I'm so glad. Can't even tell my chef friends. I'm like, oh, you have a knife? Can we buy it? You're gonna find out I'm actually a VTuber, but I'm a shell out. Yeah, just buy this VTuber's knife. It's like really good. Toasting my ginger. Like I said, this knife is really good. Get it. Don't toast too hard. Ginger burns easily. Oh, trust me. I know. I know from experience. Trust me. I have cooked a lot of ginger in my life. I'm excited. I'm a knife snob and I bought some of their other knives last year and they were really nice for the kitchen. Let's go! Let's go bites! Gonna save 10% off your ramen order. You can use the code NYAM with 3 A's. Alright, so this is what it's supposed to look like. We got all our shit in here, okay? I gotta put water. So we're gonna do like 4 or 5 quarts of water. A good eye, honestly, is to make sure the water covers everything that's in here. So I'm gonna go do that really quickly, and then I'm gonna go put some water in the rotisserie chicken bag, the rotisserie, and I'm gonna pour that in here. Foam is gonna come up, and you're gonna want to keep cleaning the foam. I guess, should I toast? How do I want to do this, actually? Normally, I put the water in, and then I start toasting the spice bag, but you know what? So I can do less steps up the stairs. I'm gonna do the spice bag now. You know, I just thought about that now. I forgot I gotta do that. Okay, spice bag. The specific spices. Now, Taiga is lazy. Taiga has been making pho for a very long time, and luckily, technology has advanced that he can just buy a bag of pho seasoning. This is the brand I usually buy. This is a 1.5 ounce. This is the brand. If you don't know where to buy this, you can usually buy this at an Asian mart. I can tell you the measurements to use this. Like, if it has Star Anise, got some cinnamon in there, got some other bad boys and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna heat this back up. I know many a time when you were cooking Oliver's underfoot, we kicked him out. Actually. He figured out how to open the f***ing door. That was nice. Love that. Yes, we used the whole bag. I only bought a 1.5. You can buy a 5 ounce or a 1.5. Normally, I buy a 5 ounce because I make like huge pots of pho. But for today's tutorial, we only bought a 1.5 ounce. Yeah, so you can check the ingredients on the back. We got anise seed, cinnamon, fennel, clove, coriander, cinnamon. Just nice, and you just want to be able to smell it. Once you can smell the fragrantness, that means you're good. You don't gotta toast it. When we put this in, we only want the spice bag in there for like, let's say like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you take it out. What is the bar? I recall correctly. This is cinnamon. The bark is cinnamon. It sounds like a 5-spice blend, but it's not. I have 5 spice in my cabinet. It smells completely different. Actually, before I pour this shit in, let me put the bark, the cinnamon bark first. That's the most annoying to get in here, so. Meow. Meow. I was told onion, ginger, salt, chicken, and stock, and that's it. No. We're gonna tie this up real tight. In here, I'm gonna roll it twice, then I'm gonna tie it. Okay, it's tied up like a little present. We're gonna move this. We're gonna actually do some movement. I'm gonna fill this up with water. All right, I will be right back. All right, so you can see here, filled it up with water. Filled it up just like a little above where the chicken was, and then just a little bit extra, because when you boil this, it's gonna, sorry, this is blocking my microphone. But we're gonna add some rock sugar. If you don't have any rock sugar, you can use regular sugar. Should be fine, but I am so used to using rock sugar. This is what it looks like. This is the box. See? This should be enough rock sugar. So, here's our sugar. We're gonna plop that in there. Ooh. Oh, it got into the cup. Okay. So now, I'm gonna put that spice bag in. Water. Then I'm gonna let this cook to the side. Once there's foam at the top, I'm gonna skim it. So, just if you're aware of you're cooking it at home, you see it. I'm gonna let this heat up for a little bit for you guys so you guys can see. But I will probably end up moving it because we're gonna have to, it's gonna take a while. Even if this is like a shortcut recipe, it's still gonna take at least an hour. So I'm gonna set up a timer for 30 minutes because I have to take the spice bag out at 30. Timer set up for 30 minutes. So while that happens, I'm gonna do some cleanup. And also, I'm gonna prep making my coffee. Because I know a lot of you guys were asking how I make coffee. Also gives me some time to air fry. I will be right back. You guys can watch that boil. While we let this cook on the side, I'll think of some vegetarian substitutions. I'm trying to remember how I did my vegetarian mix, but I think there's a brand that you can buy that will help you make a vegetarian broth, actually. I'm gonna let this go for a sec. I need to pour out this bowl of scum. I'll be right back. Oliver, don't even think about it. Don't even think about doing anything crazy, little shit. I got to turn that off. Okay. All right, let's get some scum. All right. I think we're looking pretty solid on scum right now. I'll definitely keep double checking while we let the broth cook for another hour and 30. All right, we got our condensed milk. I usually put about 2 tablespoons of condensed milk. This is the brand I use. We're gonna put condensed milk in here. I just eyeball this. I don't really care. Ooh, Jai. Oh. Move over, Jai. So now, we're gonna put in our bean. Cafe du Monde. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons. Oh, this is a fin filter. You guys can get one of these. This is how you make Vietnamese coffee. 3. A little bit of salt. Now we're gonna let the roast blue. So we're just gonna put a little bit of water in so we can let it start moving. So just a little bit. We're gonna let that go through. You can do up to 3 passes of water, but no more than 3, because then it's just gonna be super watery. You don't want that much. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of sugar. Granulated sugar. You have to be very gentle with this, okay? You do not want to put a lot of salt in. I use kosher salt. The final flavor you want is a salted caramel taste. So we're just gonna do a little pinch. A little pinch. Now, we whisk the fuck out of this, okay? Normally, I use a hand frother. I can't find it. So, just gonna whisk it. You're gonna keep whisking it until you see peaks. Can't even mix in peace, guys. Alrighty. So, this is done. Girl, you don't like coffee grounds. So, the key to a Vietnamese coffee, you're gonna want a thick glass, okay? A thick glass. Because they mix it very, very fast, so it froths at the top. Or you can use a whisk. Sadly, I've already used my whisk for my foam top, so, we'll have to make do. So. Girl, you don't like coffee. Okay, I'm gonna take this up. I'm gonna fill this up with ice. And we're gonna come back. Now, you can enjoy you can enjoy your Vietnamese coffee like this. You don't need anything else, honestly. But like I said, I like me a foam top with my coffee. We're gonna taste test this. Oh. Oh my god. That's phenomenal. Okay, we drank a little bit, so we have room for a foam top. And we don't want to waste any of our hard work, so if you're wondering why the spoon is hit flat, it's because of this. It's easier to scrape shit with. When I tell you the side profile of this looks crazy. I'll keep it overnight, but I wouldn't say like 2 days it'll probably drop. Like, this looks crazy. Like, you can see a little bit on the side here. Like, look how beautiful that is. My god. Let's take a photo. Let me take a quick photo of this. This is beautiful. Any bored? Green onions. Is it bad that I'm mainly Vietnamese and can't cook half the things that my mom makes or that I really love? That's okay. That's half my family too. It's okay. You just need to learn. Once you learn, it becomes very easy. I promise you. And if you like really like something, you know, you'll go out of your way to learn how to cook it. You know? Yeah, no, it cuts so nice, guys. Like, you can see like barely any resistance. We've worked really hard on this knife, so I cannot wait for you guys to get it in your hands. All right, I'm gonna save these to grow some green onions here. Do we have a price so I can budget ahead of time? It's not gonna be too much from what I remember. But once I have that final price for you guys, I will let you know ASAP. I wanted to keep something small so it was still affordable. So that was my main goal too. Everyone needs a good small knife. It will not be $200. I can assure you of that. I'm gonna get this in here. Okay, now we're green onions. And we're gonna chop our onion. Always have to have some thinly sliced onions with your pho. I know there's some people that will like peel the onion beforehand. I'm just gonna cut it and peel it. It's just easier that way. Less effort. I did put this in the freezer. It's still being a bitch though. So now we're gonna cut this very thinly. I like my onions quite thin for my pho. Green onion pancakes. We love some scallion pancakes in this house. Yes. Oh my god. Super thin, super thin. Yes. This is what we want. As thin as possible. Look at that. Look at how thin these are. Stick that over here. Even if I don't use it all for the pho, at least I'll have it to cook. So, probably gonna save this in the fridge. This is a lot of onion. Your knife looks cool. This is my knife that you'll soon be able to buy and have in your kitchen. I'm glad that you think my knife is cool. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you guys to have this in your hands the next time we show it off. I know that we technically have like 30 minutes left, but I think I'm done. I don't think I need to cook it for any longer. So, like I said, max is 2 hours. I'm pretty happy with how it's looking right now, so I don't think we need to cook it anymore. So, I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna bring it over here so you guys can see what it looks like. So, as you can see here, our stock has cooked down from, you can see the line on the side. You can see how much it's already cooked down. Dude, it smells amazing. It smells crazy. Yeah, I think we're solid. Like, I don't think we need to cook it for any longer. We have our bag here ready to grab everything inside, so we're gonna start scooping this out. Actually, I'm not gonna use a ladle. I'm gonna use my big bad boy here. Alright. Yeah, so I know that the people that were worried that it'd be too much, it's not gonna be a lot, I promise you. Yep, there's still meat, and I will be shredding the meat later. Some extra meat. You don't have a slotted spoon? I don't know where it is. This is the story of my life. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna cook something, ma, so make sure you don't take my shit. Then I'm going to look and shit. I'm like, ma, where's my shit? She's like, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You're the only other person that goes in my fucking kitchen. Have you ever made mi quang? Of course I have. I love mi quang. That's good. Honestly, any Vietnamese dish you mention, I've probably made it. I think we're good. I think we're actually good. Where I would say you want to add your cans or cartons of chicken broth. Me personally, I'm not trying to make a lot of pho this time around. I just want enough to show you guys how to make it. And then if I want to make more, I can always just add more chicken broth later on. So let me taste this. Ooh, phenomenal. But it needs seasoning. We're gonna put in some chicken bouillon. I use the Knorr brand. We're gonna put maybe 2 tablespoons, and then I'm going to adjust from there. So we're gonna do 1. Oh, and that is perfection. Holy shit. That is perfect. One little drip of fish sauce. Okay, we got 3 crab brand here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, because we already put so much chicken bouillon. And now I'm omitting MSG, because I know some people are icked about it. MSG, ooh. Bring this to a whole nother level. Oh my god. Dude, this is good. Look at this. It's like nice and yellow. Oh my god. Yeah. That's perfect. Oh, she knows. She's already here. She knows. If you add more chicken broth, you won't need to put as much chicken bouillon. If you end up putting too much, just balance it out with some water. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god. I was lost in the soup. Holy shit. That is so good. Alright, so now we're gonna assemble bowl of pho. So I use these. This is bun pho tươi. I know that northerners use like the thicker noodles. I have a northern father and a southern mother, but my southern mother was the cook, not my father. So I'm used to this type of noodle. Miss Maple! No! No, Miss Maple! No! Quit that shit! Sorry. Just be aware, because these are rice noodles, you need to keep them refrigerated. If you open them, you gotta use them within like a week or 2. If they're like vacuum sealed like this, you can freeze them. No, you can't freeze them. You can have them in the fridge for a while. But once it's open, you gotta use them. So just to be aware, I think you can get smaller bags than this, but I usually buy this. I'm gonna fill this with some water. We're gonna bring it up to boil, and I will be right back. Fucking hell. Oh! Yeah, I could tell she was going after the chicken skin because suddenly half of it is gone. We're gonna bring that to boil. With pho noodles, you only need to let it in there for like 10 to 45 seconds at most, okay? You don't need it in there that long. Okay. Put that in there. I f***ed up not grabbing a strainer for this. Yeah, we're gonna fluff up the noodles too. So I'm gonna, like this, fluff them up. Oh, please. Why is this escaping me? Yeah, I'm telling you, they cook fast. Well, they've already been fluffed up. I'm gonna move this over. Yes, this is me. One of my fans made this for me. Neko did. Thank you so much, Neko. Let's dress up our bowl a little bit because I didn't want to do too much. I'm gonna put some onions in here. Then we're gonna put some green onions over here. And then we're gonna put some chicken in because I separated the chicken already from the rotisserie. Solid. Look at that. Look at that. Ewy, onions, grow up! Grow up! Missing out on the flavor of life. Alright, chat. The final reckoning is coming. I'm gonna make this go through a fine mesh strainer when I put the soup. Because someone, but like only giving me the fine mesh strainer now. But yeah, strain your soup. Strain your soup. Alright, hold on. Now look at that. A bowl of pho. Okay. Accident. Apologies. Pretend you did not see that. Wow, this looks phenomenal. Oh. Alright. Now that that's mixed, there's some chicken skin in here. Little piece here. Now, this is when some people put in a bunch of sauces. I don't like sauce in my pho like that. I don't want it. If you want to, you can. So if this is when like people put in like chili oil, hoisin, sriracha, I don't want any of it. I just want it like this. Alright. Oh my god. This is gonna be fucking phenomenal. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's good. That is so good. Where's my soup spoon? I didn't forget it! Soup spoon! I finally found it. Let's fucking go. Oh, I gotta have my cup of coffee right here too. Delicious. I know, I finally found one of my soup spoons again. Let's fucking go. Alright, bye for chat. Oh, we dripped a little bit. It's okay. That is genuinely so good. That is so good. So yeah, now you know how to make pho. Won't have to order it at a restaurant again. I wanna eat some of this chicken skin. Coffee with pho is a wild combo. I can't help it. Pho is a breakfast for me. Can you give the two little bastards a sampling of chicken? Oh, they'll get it. They'll get it when I'm done eating. Yeah, maybe, I don't know if I can teach you guys the beef one. Beef one requires so much effort. Ooh, so much effort. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I hope you guys had a wonderful time, and I'll see you guys next week. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to cook more for you guys. Mwah. See you guys later. Bye. Bro, get your ass off my mouse! There's no shot, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god! Even when I try to end stream, I can't end stream!